Hi and welcome back to the channel. We've just witnessed some late drama in Group A with Germany getting a last-minute equalizer in the 92nd minute of the game. We also just witnessed Hungary managing to get a last-minute winner in the 100th minute to basically send Scotland packing. And to be honest, there was some exciting stuff. I can't lie. I mean, honestly, man, Group A was just a madness. I mean, like I said, lots of last minute drama. But anyways, let's get into it. Starting with the game between Germany versus Switzerland. So Germany have just drawn 1-1 against Switzerland, which means that Germany get to finish top of Group A and they got to move on to the round of 16. If I'm not mistaken, Germany finished on 7 points, whilst Switzerland finished on 5, I believe. I mean, at one point, it looked as if Switzerland were going to finish top of Group A. I mean, how the game went was basically Switzerland took the lead through a goal from Den Ngoye. I'm not quite sure if that's how I pronounce it, but I think it is Ngoye. Ngoye scored a good goal to give Switzerland the lead. However, before that happened, actually, Germany seemed to be like the side that were in control of the game, you know. They looked like they were the ones who were most dangerous. They were controlling the ball. They got chance after chance, but they just weren't taking their chances, you know. And then Den and Goya got a chance just before halftime, put Switzerland in front. And then from there, I believe for the rest of the half, even though Germany were the ones who had the lion's share of possession, of ball possession, Switzerland were the ones who were getting the more dangerous chances, you know. Luckily for Germany, they managed to go into halftime still only being just 1-0 down instead of being 2 or 3-0 down. And then the second half came out, it was the same old story. Germany kept possession of the ball. They just passed it around without really being that dangerous. Yes, they got a few chances. Kai Havertz, I thought he had a bad game, honestly. He got chance after chance. Headers after headers, he just kept on getting free headers for that matter in the box during set pieces like corners and free kicks. And he just kept on heading them over the bar. I'm just thinking, come on, Havertz, why are you shooting boots? You've had a good season with Arsenal. Continue to play well for Germany. I mean, this is the second game where he hasn't played well, to be honest. The previous game, he didn't play well either. Tonight, he didn't play well either. And honestly, for me, he should have been one of the people to get replaced when Nagelsmann was making his changes. I know Germany were a goal down, so they were chasing a lead, trying to get an equalizer. So to an extent, I understand why he didn't replace him. But honestly, man, this guy just kept on getting chance after chance, and he just wouldn't take it. But anyways, it just, all in all, if I'm being honest, it just wasn't a great day for the Germans. You know, like most of the players had an off night. I mean, most of their players didn't play well, to be honest. You know, I mean, you're looking at Jamal Musiala, who's been their best player throughout the entire competition. He wasn't on it tonight, to be honest. It wasn't like awful, but if I'm being honest, he just had an off game. You know, he wasn't that good. Similar for Florian Wirtz. I mean, Toni Kroos, as usual, he played well. He was making his diagonal passes, his long-range passes, short-range passes. He did his part, you know. Toni Kroos genuinely did his part. And so did Ilkay Gundogan. I thought he played well as well for Germany. But the likes of Kai Havertz, man, he just kept on missing chance after chance. But, man, I think also it had to do with the fact that Germany went into this game knowing that they'd already qualified for the round of 16. So, naturally, players are likely to not go into the game with a mentality of we need to win today, so we need to give our all. You know, some players switch off and relax. You know, I mean, the game wasn't that great. But anyways, I mean, even though Germany weren't at their best today, they basically managed to somehow survive by the skin of their teeth and avoid defeat through an equalizer, a last-minute equalizer, 92nd minute one from the big guy himself, Niklas Füllkrug. It was a very good cross from David Rom. And obviously, Füllkrug stepped up, hit the ball into the back of the net to basically give Germany a 1-1 draw and basically secure a top spot finish for Germany. Because if Germany had lost the game tonight, Switzerland would have finished the game, or the group stages on 7 points, meaning that they would have been top of the group. Germany would have finished on 6th. But due to the fact that Germany got the last-minute equalizer, it meant that Germany would finish top of the group. And yeah, man, it wasn't the best of games, if I'm being honest. It was just all right. Like, honestly, it was just all right. It wasn't that exciting. Germany just kept the ball side to side type of passing. Like I said, the players went into it thinking, we've already qualified, so we're not going to be that great. At least that's how I saw it. But anyways, Germany managed to salvage a point and avoid defeat, and they move on to the round of 16 as table toppers of Group A. And then moving it on to the second game of Group A tonight is a game between Scotland and Hungary. And to be honest, I didn't watch the game. I mean, obviously tonight they did this thing whereby both the Germany and Switzerland game played at the same time as the Scotland versus Hungary game. So obviously I was going to watch the hosts, because I mean that was obviously going to be the more entertaining game. But yeah, as soon as the Germany game ended, the cameras basically switched over to the Scotland versus Hungary game, and by then I think it was like on the 97th, 98th minute. I'm not quite sure what delay there was, but there was one. So basically the game went on up until the 100th minute, So I think there was an injury or something which took a while to sort out. So obviously that meant that that game had about 10 minutes added on after the 90th minute. They added like another 10 minutes on top of the 90, which had been played originally. So the game only ended around the 100th minute. And based on what I saw the highlights, and Hungary, to be honest, got chance after chance after chance. But there weren't too many shots on target, which just goes to show neither one of those nations have got a proper killer as a number 9. I mean, the likes of Shea Adams for Scotland. For Hungary, who do they even have as a number 9? I don't even know. The only player I can recognize from Hungary's side is Dominic Szoboszlai. But yeah, anyways, we got to a point where there was a corner for Scotland. I think it was in the 99th minute. The ball gets put into the box. I don't know, some big guy for Scotland hands the ball back to, is it McGregor, the number 8 for Scotland. Now, instead of him hitting it first time, he decides to chest trap it and then try to hit the shot. But by the time he tries to hit the shot, the big guy, the big number 9 for Hungary, Adam, he blocked it and basically started a counter for Hungary. And Hungary went on the counter. And guess what? In the 100th minute, I think, I'm not quite sure if I'm pronouncing his name properly, but I think it's Shoboth. He gets a last-minute winner from a counter in which Scotland had a chance to win the game in the 99th minute. Hungary then go on the counter and score a 100-minute winner. And I'm just like, oh, come on, guys. Like, I know I'm not Scottish, but Scott McTominay, who happens to be a Man United player, is from Scotland. So I was just hoping Scott McTominay and Scotland would go through, I hope they'd win, which would mean that they would finish the group stage on 4 points and be third in that group and hopefully be one of the best placed third place teams in the tournament and manage to go through the round of 16. But unfortunately, Shoboth's goal for Hungary meant that Scotland are out. They finish bottom of Group A with just 1 point, which would be a big disappointment for Scotland. I know going to the competition, they went into it with a lot of injuries, so already the expectations were low. But I just thought by hook or by crook, Scotland would get it done. They'd get the 3 points tonight, and they would basically hope to be one of the best placed third place teams in the group stages and manage to get through to the round of 16. But unfortunately for them, it just wasn't meant to be, and that meant that Scotland got knocked out, and Hungary will now be hoping and praying that they are one of the best placed third place teams in the tournament, and they will manage to go through to the round of 16. But yeah, man, like I said in the beginning of this video, there was lots of late drama in Group A tonight. Like I said, Germany avoiding their first defeat in the tournament by getting a 92nd minute equalizer from the substitute Füllkrug, and then Hungary also getting a last minute winner, late winner in the 100th minute from Soboth to possibly send them through to the round of 16. So I can't lie, it was a good round of games tonight. And hey, it is what it is. Germany topped the group, Switzerland the second, Hungary a third, and Scotland obviously going home since they're fourth. And hey, bring on tomorrow, I guess. We'll get to see. As a Spain, I'm not quite sure. But either way, I know there's going to be a good round of games. If it's England, kind of doomed because they play rubbish football. Hopefully it's Spain or Italy, that group, so we can actually get to watch some exciting football. But anyways, it is what it is. Those are my thoughts on tonight's games, both those games. I tried to keep my reaction as short as I possibly could. But like I said, anyways, those are my thoughts. Let me know what you thought in the comment section below. Already, if you haven't already, please also like the video, share the video, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys soon. Peace.